Well, here's a really quick follow-up video that I just posted the first video of this Oak Tavern table. I've stripped the first side down and I've turned the table over, and I thought I'd show you what I found. The bottom side of the table was never really planed well at all to be parallel with the top. So I'm not sure what that says about the age of the table, but it does say something to the effect of they went for the top but not for the bottom. Not even sure how much this camera will show what's happened with this. But at the very end of it here, you can see that we got a cracked situation here. And I think I will do something to somewhat remedy that. But I believe this crack probably occurred because of the previous rendition of this, as I mentioned in the first video, that this top was nailed to its base. And I do believe that in the process of nailing it to its base, it just didn't have enough flexibility for that top to move. So solid wood over the course of the heating and cooling season, not so much heating and cooling, but the humidity, it needs to expand and contract across this direction. And if this tabletop was fastened in such a way that this couldn't move, that would indicate one of the reasons why this could have split. It's possible that the maker just said, this is the only board I've got, it split, but the top of it is good. You can see from the end, it doesn't go all the way through. So that could be the situation, that it was just split to begin with. But if you were to feel your hand rub over this, you can see the original saw marks here. They were never taken out to a refined degree, probably because the boards were milled to such a thin bit to begin with. I think these are just over 3/4 of an inch right now, which is standard tabletop thickness for most furniture these days. But an older piece like this might usually be a little bit thicker than that. So it's hard to tell what the origination of these boards was, but the result is that at this point we have the bottom side that not only has it not been finished, and therefore there's some equilibrium problems with moisture gaining into it and out of it from the bottom over the course of the season, and the top is sealed off. So what I will do is I will sand this bottom. I won't make it totally flush, but I will sand it, and I'll put a coat of sealer on the bottom half so that it does have some a better way to control the humidity affecting the moisture content in the wood overall. One last thing I told you about the nails. So you can see here from the bottom, here are the nails that were driven in from the other side. Here's one, another nail. So that's how this table was fastened to its entire base, and those nails go all along the entire edge. So that's not the proper way to fasten a tabletop to a table, unless it's, plywood and veneered. You could get away with that, but that has its own problems. Just never nail a top to the bottom. That's the lesson to be obeyed. Anyway, we'll sand this down and see what the next steps reveal.